review tonight from first ever beer from the Red Willow Brewery. This is Faithless 149. It's a New England IPA version 2. Where's my bloody version 2 of our big New England style heavy IPA, hazy IPA. This time we've hopped it with lashings of Galaxy's Idaho 7 Strata and Mosaic. Brewed in Macclesfield. Oh, yeah, not far away then, on the way up to Manchester. Yeah. I got this from Low Cost Beer, 8%. Let's review it before I, Jesus, dive back in the ass and go to bed. Got man flu. Yeah, I've got some absolutely giving me a wallop in. You absolute swine. Yeah. So, there we go. Look at that big juice bomb of a pour. Oranges, just over a centimetre of fluffy white head. Hoppy tropical nose on the aroma. What bit I can smell of the aroma. And so the taste buds are still fine. COVID, here I come. That's not a joke, really. You know, I do. My heart is out there for everyone who's lost somebody with COVID, and it's not really a jokeable thing. So, apologies for that. Oh gosh. Oh, early night in bed. I was going to do some work on the computer. I was going to do a third beer review, but I just can't do it. So yeah, I got this from lowcostbeer.com. Proper juice bomb of a beer, which is great. You know, can't tell the ABV, and that's a good thing. Yeah, I might have a glass of wine after this just to stoke up the fire, build up my resistance to the cold. Oh gosh, it's not warm at all. I'm not warm anyway. I do sometimes wonder that with COVID and us not going out as a world, that when a cold comes along, it gives you an absolute kick up the arse. And I've had a couple of colds since COVID, and each time they've absolutely wiped the floor. Whereas before, I didn't struggle at all. And I've not struggled since I started drinking red wine, because red wine, the tannins in red wine do actually help against colds and flu and that. And it's not just an excuse to drink wine. But so yeah, based out of Macclesfield, never heard this brewery before. Gotta be honest. I mean, let's be fair. Around the UK, there's that many breweries now, all doing their bit to exist. And you know, it's really interesting because a lot of breweries are doing bloody well. They don't need to go to supermarkets. And to be fair, supermarkets is never the best place because one, the supermarket is taking all the profit. You're doing all the hard work, and you're selling it to them. And they're the ones who they buy it off you at a shit price, and they bump it up. So in some ways, supermarkets just aren't worth the hassle. Oh dear. Oh gosh. Gonna be a funny day at work tomorrow. Tell me. I'm not getting all the flavours with this. Gotta be honest, you know. But I am getting tropical on the nose and on the taste. I can't pick out the flavours at all. You know, that's nothing new for me, really. Sometimes, you know, you review beers, I don't mean you bloody god. And it's a funny thing because sometimes you can get a flavour like that. It's like, whoa, I've got that flavour. Oh yeah, in the bank. You pick it out and you put it there on the side. And other times you're drinking and you're thinking, I can taste something. I know what it is, but I can't tell what it is. And it does happen. It happens to me. There's one brewery locally near me, and I really struggle with their beers. And the beers taste great, good aroma, good flavour. Can I bloody recognise what it is? No. Luckily, they'll never watch this beer review anyway. So, oh, hang on. So, coming back live tomorrow night with a couple of beers. Because it's St. David's Day today, I'm going to do a beer that's supposedly Welsh, but on the Welsh border, apparently. I mean, I don't know. So, a couple of decent beers that I've got down there. Gave to me by my one of my Welsh friends. And, you know, I don't care where you're from in the world. Country, colour, gender, doesn't bother me. None of it does. Good people are good people. And that's the way the world should be. When you do harm to others, as is what's happening in Ukraine at the moment, karma's going to come. In this life, maybe. In the next life. Mm. Right. Really enjoyed this. Oh, God, I'm freezing. I'm really struggling. Orangey beer, Whitehead. Still a lovely hoppy nose on this. Red Willow Brewery. I actually said the R's and W there perfect that time. Yeah, there's a summit. Macclesfield, drove through Macclesfield many a time, especially when I got lost coming back from Stockport. It's like, all right, we'll take this turn, and then all of a sudden we're going on these hills, and it's like, where the bloody hell are we? And it's like, Jesus Christ, look at some of these drops, and we don't know where we are. We were going through Macclesfield, but in any case, yeah, always good to hear about new breweries, and you've not caught me on my best day. Not shot. Freezing cold. Bunker cold. Oh, for God's sake, another message. Apologies for the notifications. I've not turned notifications off on my phone. It's probably the weather again. For some strange reason, I get weather notifications about every 5 minutes. Yeah. I'll look outside and see what the weather's doing. But yeah, really enjoyable. Got it from lowcostbeer.com. And yeah, a good 4.4 out of 5. Would I drink it again? Hell yes. Decent. ABV wise, 8%? Nah. Tastes like a 5%er. But smooth, easy going, and good interpretation of the New England IPA style, which is what most people are probably looking and thinking, is it or isn't it? Yeah, but yeah. Proper decent. Really interesting. Faithless IPA from Red Willow Brewery. And that's it for this beer review. No more beer reviews tonight. I'm going to bed. I'm going to get my food, go to bed early, get into bed and probably fall asleep for about 9 o'clock. I need to go to bed early. I'm struggling. Oh, God. I ain't got the heater on in here, but I won't feel it anyway if it was on. So it's pointless. Thank you all for watching. Apologies for the last review. Got a bit hot. My hand got a bit emotional, a bit of, you know when you see stuff happening in the world and it's like, you do get emotional, and that's the sort of person I am. And you watch TV and you see these superheroes and you think to yourself, in some ways you wish they were real. Could you imagine an Avengers um, team now going into Ukraine and saying, right, that's it, we've had enough, and dealing, you could just imagine it, couldn't you? And yeah, it's a shame. Sometimes fiction, you know, in other ways, you think to yourself, if there was an out of this world force watching from a distance and thinking, this is the moment where humanity is its most perilous, to come in and basically stop what's going off and say, if you go any further, we'll decimate you. And you do hope, don't you? You know. Sadly, that's not going to be a thing, is it? Unless it happens. But you imagine that happening. Jesus Christ, scare the shit out of a lot of people in the world, and every single country in the world, nonetheless. Apart from them, we were forward thinking. But yeah, really enjoyed this beer. Bit of a twist at the end there. I used to watch X-Files, so I'm used to thinking outside the box. And then I look at my neighbour across the road, who's really horrible. She's a really horrible person, and that's just on the inside. What she's like on the outside, well, it matches. But yeah, some people are both horrible, both in and out, and it's a sad state of affairs, really, isn't it? When some people are not gifted. There's people in this world who are gifted with good looks, and they're truly horrible people. And then there's the other side of things, people who are gifted, who, if you can call them, not so good looking, I don't know. It's cruel. It's a cruel world at times, and yet they are beautiful within. And there's a lot more people who are beautiful within than you could ever imagine. And then we also get the mirrors, where we look in the mirror and we think, God, I actually look nice in this mirror. And then you look in another mirror and you think, God, I'll put a dick in that mirror. And that's where I fall into. I see photos and that of me, and I'm like, I absolutely look a twat on that. And then I see other photos and I think, God, I'm stunning on that photo. So just goes to show you how interpretations are. But in any case, fucking hell, that beer's hit me more than I've realised. Oh, Jesus. But anyway, yeah, cracking beer. Got it from Low Cost Beer. Cheers all. See you later. And bed early, because one, I'm absolutely whacked. Cheers. Oh, bloody hell.